Hey dude, this is Jaden Storm coaching Team Shadowstrike, and I have another deck profile for you guys. And this is going to be, I still have more deck profiles from set 4 to bring you, but I decided that, like I told you guys, if you watch the very first one of this stream, or not stream, this string of videos on my Vanquisher, these were literally just put into a random order when I threw them on my table, so that's the order I did them in. And this video is going to be revisiting an old favorite deck of mine that I hadn't touched in forever, and I kind of was mad at myself that I didn't, because I really enjoyed playing it, and that is Dragonic Overlord, the Rebirth. Rebirth, I didn't get a lot of time to play with, because when Rebirth came out, they threw set 15, 16, and 17 at the States so freaking quick, we really didn't get a time to enjoy them that much. So, I kind of drifted away from it, because 16 gave me Seekers and Bluish Flames, and then I was playing Perditions, and then immediately the Cross came out, so I didn't get to play it. So I've updated the deck now and put some more cards into it and made it a little more competitive. I haven't play tested this yet, but from my past experiences with Kagero, I think this deck would be very it will do just fine consistently. So I'm gonna share this with you guys. So anyway, here we go. So for the starting Vanguard, we are running Lizard Soldier Fargo. So this unit's ability is Forerunner. When a Kagero Grade 1 rides him, slide him out. And then his ability is put this unit into your soul, select your Vanguard with Overlord in its name, and then anytime its attack hits during that turn, retire one of your opponent's rear guards. So since all the Grade 3s in this deck are Overlords, this works. Grade 0s, we play 4 copies of Demonic Dragon Mage Apalala. This is my favorite Kagero trigger, and it will be in every Kagero deck I ever play. And then I went Classic. 4 copies of Embodiment of Spear Tar. So because I just decided to go a little Classic, because I do still have a lot of love for Tar. Next, we play 4 copies of Gatling Claw Dragon, one of the best draw triggers in the game. And then we play 1 copy of Dragon Dancer Barbara, 1 copy of Dragon Dancer Teresa, 1 copy of Perdition Dancer Agathea, and 1 Mother Orb Dragon. Because these are my favorite Kagero heal triggers, so I play 4 different ones in every Kagero deck that I play. So Grade 1s, we play 4 copies of Protect Orb Dragon. So I finally got my second playset of this. I'm working on my third, so that way I don't have to keep swapping them out in between decks. But Protect Orb Dragon is in here to help us unflip damage, so obviously. Next, we play 3 copies of Eternal Bringer Griffin. Eternal Bringer Griffin's skill is whenever he's placed on a rearguard, you may discard a Kagero Grade 3 unit from your hand and search your deck for Dragonic Overlord. So then we play 3 copies of Seal Dragon Sprite Mulciber. This is the Kagero Limit Eraser. So since this deck still plays Dragonic Overlord, obviously, and Rebirth, there's no point into not playing these. So why not? Next, we play 2 copies of Dragon Monk Gojo, because he is a staple in every Kagero deck that I think I've ever played, and I just wouldn't feel right not playing Gojo. Next, and then lastly, we play 2 copies of Lava Flow Dragon for our Stride enablers, because we still want to Stride. Grade 2s. We play 4 copies of Dragonic Burnout, because Dragonic Burnout is an amazing card. Whenever this unit is placed on the rear guard, you may return an Overlord from your drop zone to the bottom of your deck, Soul Blast 1, and kill any unit on the field on your opponent's side. And you have to have an Overlord Vanguard, but I think I just said that. But, you know. And, so, not much else to say. 4 copies of Burning Horn Dragon. Again, not surprising. Every card in this deck that is grade 3 is named Overlord, so why not? And then we play 2 copies of Dragonic Neoflame. Now, the reason I don't play 3 Neoflame in this deck, because if I did, it would be the exact same lineup that I play in the Cross for my grade 2s, is because a playset of my Neoflame is in my Blade Master control deck, and then 3 others are in my Cross deck, and then these 2 are in this deck. I would play 3, but I literally need 1 more Neoflame, but eventually I will get more. Trust me, my Kagro collection is always growing. So I did not really know what I wanted to put in for my last grade 2, so just because this card has been one of my favorites forever, I decided to play 1 copy of Dragonic, of Dragonite Nahalem, just because I've always loved Nahalem. I think his artwork is absolutely amazing. So, laugh at me if you want, but I played the 1 Nahalem. If I had a 3rd Neoflame, that's what this would be, but I don't for this deck. Because I just don't have 1 more Neoflame, but I will get another Neoflame eventually, and when I do that, this guy will be coming out for my 3rd Neoflame, but until then, he can chill and have fun. And then finally, for the grade 3s, we play 3 copies of my avatar, Dragonic Overlord. So, and of course, all 3 of the break rides are gorgeous SPs. So, Dragonic Overlord, limit break ability. Whenever a Kagero unit rides this unit, it gains 10,000 power and the skill of whenever it attacks a rear guard, you may counterblast 1, discard 1 Kagero unit from your hand, and restand. So it gives you an ability for a restand, which is nice because that's what Dragonic Overlord does. And then his secondary skill is if you have more rear guards than your opponent, he gains 2,000 power. So he swings for 13 then. So then we play 3 copies of Dragonic Overlord, the Rebirth. So this unit basically combos with the break ride. Everyone, I'm sure at this point, knows. Whenever his ability is Limit Break, Counterblast 1, lock all units on your board. If you have 5 or more locked units, he gains 10,000 power, and the ability of at the end of the battle where he attacked the Vanguard, you may discard 2 Kagero units from your hand and restand. So the full combo, obviously, you break right over Overlord, attack a rear guard, counterblast 1, ditch 1, restand, attack the Vanguard, ditch 2, restand, attack the Vanguard, so you get 3 attacks. So he's there. And then for the last grade 2, we play 2 copies of Dragonic Perdition Emperor Dragon Dragonic Overlord the Great, because now that this is a card, it does make sense to use him in this deck. Because of this, we do thin the deck pretty quick, and we can shove triggers back, and I like the Great. So that's the gist of it, and plus we're always going to be able to get this to our hand rather easy because we have Griffin, so it's there. So that is the main deck. Then for the strides, we play 2 copies of Divine Dragon Mahmud. When his attack hits a Vanguard, retire a unit. 1 copy of Zom. Whenever you have an ability that destroys a rear guard, you may counterblast 1 and retire another one. 1 copy of Blizza, because Blizza is Blizza. And then we play 4 copies of Flame Emperor Dragon King Root Flare. Now, I would, like I told you, these 2 would be Dragonic Overlord the Aces, but I don't have them. And I'm going to get aces eventually, I swear. So when I do, these 2 will probably be replaced. But I don't know. But I am going to get aces soon. I just haven't. So I know, shame on me for being a Kagero player and not having aces yet. But we didn't get a whole lot of boxes in my area. And for the longest time, ace was like $35, $40. And I just could not justify spending that on ace. Because there was a lot of other cards that I needed that were just going to be played in more wide variety of decks. But I will be getting aces very, very soon, guys. So that is my Overlord Rebirth deck. But we just now play more we just play another Overlord now. We also play the Great, but this is still considered a Rebirth deck to me. I really enjoy playing Rebirth. That's why I decided to slap this together, but well, not really slap. I just edited it a little bit because I still had my old Rebirth deck put together in this deck box. But I really enjoy this deck, and because for the obvious reason that it is Kagero, but I just really wanted to have a competitive Rebirth deck, and this is the best formula that I could come up with. I can't wait to actually play test it. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this deck profile as much as I enjoyed making it for you. So do me a favor in the comment section below. Please leave me any thoughts on the deck that you have or suggestions. I always love to hear your opinion. Make sure you also give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up this video for me, and I will see you guys next time.